Hi Stampin' Addicts, this is Irene. I hope everyone's having a good day. I was inspired by this card. I took a Brayer and I changed this white to this Bermuda Bay. Isn't that a cute? What a great way to use your foiled paper. So this is foiled paper that I got from Stampin' Up. It was free, in the celebration it was free. So, and I'm sure a lot of people have a bunch of foiled paper. So I mean, it's a cute, simple little card. I'm using the Seriously You're the Best stamp set. It actually comes with it doesn't come with a kit. You can purchase it separately or you can buy it to go with a kit. They have like all-inclusive kits. So that stamp set actually goes with that. And then I have the Bermuda Bay ink and then Brayers, which they come in a package like this. So I'm going to use a Brayer and they're foam. And then I'm using this awesome paper that we got free from Stampin' Up! In celebration. The foil sheets is called Flowering Foils Specialty Paper, and it's just a great way to add color to them. They do not have anything on the other side, so you won't feel like you're wasting. You have to pick one side or the other, so that's a good thing. The sheet we're going to use is this one. And the colors in it are rose gold foil, silver gold, or silver foil, and white. So there's some really pretty pages in here. You can do pretty much anything with them. It looks like there's 3 sheets of each. Look at that. How cool is that? I think I'm going to do a rainbow effect on one of them. I was upstairs thinking about it after I just got done doing this card, and I was like, oh, I bet a rainbow effect would be really cute on this. So the page 12 by 12 sheet we're going to use is this one. So it's actually really fast. I mean, I don't know if you really want to say fast, but I think it goes pretty fast. So here we go. I basically took a Brayer. I have a paper towel handy. And I opened up my wonderful ink. This is Bermuda Bay. And I am literally just going to roll it on the paper. And it creates this awesome look, because you can see the white. It outlines the white, and you can see the gold. I mean, it literally outlines everything. So I think it turned out pretty cool. And I'm just using a Brayer. Just loading it up and going. You can get it as dark as you want it, as light as you want it. Make sure you have paper underneath, and I'm just rolling it on. And you're going to have different, definitely a lot of different darknesses in it. So it's going to create shadows. So if you want it one straight solid color like that, then I would suggest keep loading up your Brayer that dark. And if you want it lighter, then don't roll your Brayer so hard. So you can see how it's like really dark here, because I'm pressing down on it really hard to get this really dark effect. And then this lighter effect, I am not rolling as hard. I am just rolling lighter. So however you want it to look. And I want both effects. So I like it light in some spots, dark in some spots, because that's what this one, it has light and dark in it both. And I am literally just running the Brayer over it. I bet this would just be gorgeous with a pink on it. Or even a yellow. Oh. So I'm thinking I'm going to try a rainbow one just to see what happens. So after you're done with your brayering, I actually took this paper towel and I wiped over it. Because you will get it on your fingers if you're not careful. It does need to dry just a little bit before you start using it. But I took a paper towel and I literally just wiped it down. So it depends on what look you want, how dark you want it, is how hard you press. When you can see it's creating all different darknesses, and the more pressure you put on it, the darker it is. The less pressure, the lighter. The heavier you load it with the ink, the darker it can be. I mean, so it's just so many different things. And I don't even have much ink on this, and you can see it's still rolling on. And I'm just loading it up and keep going. I like the different colors in it though, how it's a lighter blue and then a really dark blue, and that copper, or the rose foil is what it's called, really pops. And I believe when I took my paper towel and went over it, it made the foil pop even better. Move this. And what a easy, simple little card. I mean, sure, you're working a little bit to get the look you want, but it's so worth it. So easy to assemble, which we'll assemble it here in a second. I already have everything pre-cut, and I will tell you. But yeah, just a brayer. You can even use a finger dauber. You can use any type of a sponge and just sponge on it, and I'm sure you'll get the same effect, but it'll be different. It's always going to be different. Just depends on how you do it. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. Making sure I get everywhere. Alright, so set this aside. So the paper towel, I'm just wiping over it. Because it is foil, so some of this should come off, see? And I believe it's making the gold and the rose gold and the silver pop. This would be beautiful on the back of a scrapbook page. These look like little daisies, so that'd be really pretty. Oh gosh, this would be pretty as yellow with a picture of a little girl or even a little boy in like a daisy field. That'd be so cute. Alright, be careful on the scrunching there. We don't. But yeah, that's it. That's all I did. Create my foil paper. I think it turned out pretty cool. You can do that with any type of foil paper. Just take a sponge dauber or some form of sponge. You can use a brayer, even a regular brayer. The hard rubber brayers will work. And ink, and you get that look. So let's assemble this card. Alright, I already have everything pre-cut. I have, I'm doing this as a portrait. So this is a portrait card. It's instead of a landscape. Most of the time we do landscapes. So this one we're doing a portrait card. So I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, cut it at 4 1/4, And then I scored it at 5.5, so that's what is creating my paper for landscape. I took a piece of, see, here's a piece, I already pre-cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4, because I want to stack them. And I cut 2 of the white, Whisper White cardstock by 5 3/4 and 4 1/4, so they will sit right inside of my 4. Oh my gosh, that's not 4 1/4. Yes, it is, because that's 4 1/2. Okay, I'm losing my mind, don't mind me. So 4 1/4 will give a nice little border around. So I have one for the inside of the card and one for the outside of the card. So I am taking my double-sided tape and attaching to my white. And of course, don't forget, you're leaving a little bit of a border. And that is probably about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And then we will attach this. I always go around the edges. And then this should give a nice little border. Alrighty. Now I have my bone folder, we'll score it. And then on the inside, because it's such dark paper and you want to write something on it nice to who you're sending it to. And then I had, after cutting all my paper down, I have a 1 by 4, and I'm just going to lay that on the inside. And this is an easy card to do. I mean, you can duplicate this card and use any paper and use the same layout, and it is just a nice, elegant thank you. The piece that I'm putting the sentiment on it, the thanks, you're seriously the best, is on a 1 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I wanted it to be the width of it to be as wide as the white cardstock that's underneath it. And I'm going to actually put dimensionals on it, and I'm going to pop it off. But I need to stamp it first. Oh, here they are. I'm using Bermuda Bay to stamp the thank you, and I'm using the black to go on the bottom here. This is You're Seriously the Best. I'm going to stamp that first, because it's easier to line up the thank you or the thanks. So I like to always stamp off first, just in case. So there you are, You're Seriously the Best. Remember, if you don't like it, it has 2 sides, flip it over. And then thanks. I'm actually going to bring the T a little bit over so it kind of hangs over the top of it. And there you are. Move that out of the way so I can clean them later. And I have my dimensionals. Just putting 1 in each corner and then 2 in the center. Pop this baby up. for everybody that has been helping everyone. For instance, like all of our wonderful nurses and doctors and everybody that is out there putting themselves in harm's way to help everybody make it through this crisis. What a nice little thank you card. Because they are seriously the best, our first responders, to help us make it through this epidemic. So thanks. Hope you enjoyed. Like it, share it, copy it, please. I hope you use this technique to make other cards. That would be wonderful. It's a simple, easy card, and it's, look how cute it is. And you can put whatever your little heart desires on the inside of it. So, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. Copy it. Share it. Like it. And subscribe. It's free. And you'll see what my next one is. I get inspired from everywhere. And Brayer. I mean, this is, I think I'm going to do the rainbow one and see what that looks like, because I bet it's going to be really cool and nice and bright and happy. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Happy crafting. And we will see you later. And stay safe, everybody.